Okay, so my thought process on this setup, I wanted to go ahead and try to explain it. Possibly, it might be a possibility that I upload this, so I think this would be a good time to kind of walk through the thought process. So this market NQ has been dropping nicely for some time now. We can see on the 1 hour time frame, we on Wednesday started a market maker sell model, classic market maker sell model. We have the accumulation distribution here, reaccumulation, distribution, and the market opened up yesterday at 6 p.m. and initially it made an attempt. It looked like it was going to make an attempt to run out these lows, but it didn't, and then it ended up printing an imbalance candle right here to the upside. Now, because overall I'm thinking the market is going to go bearish on the lower time frame, it looked like it was going to continue going short when it got to these levels here. Now, the only thing that would invalidate this setup for going short is this bearish order block here. All right, and I'm gonna highlight this, and I'm gonna make it red. Well, I'm gonna make it green rather, so it could be easier to see. So this bearish order block, it would have been validated to go short for me anyways if I saw price stay below or close below the consequent encroachment or the midpoint of this bearish order block. So price, as you can see, initially they were wicking, and that's allowable for my model. It's okay for the wicks to go through, but you can see that the bodies, they were closing below the midpoint. So at this point I wanted to look for shorts. However, as the market found this level of bullish fair value gap here, we can see price was kind of doing an accumulation at this level here. So once I saw price actually trade above the midpoint of this bearish order block and closed above it, in my point of reference, this looked like the market is shifting structure to the upside. So I readjusted my bias, being fluid with the marketplace. I want to be able to be in flow with the marketplace and not try to dictate what I want, but kind of just reading what the price is doing and try to be in line with the price action. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. So right now, we can see that this nice displacement to the upside and this retracement into this bullish fair value gap, we had another nice displacement, and we have price giving us a shift of market structure here when it took out this short-term high right here. So because of these being invalidated to go short, we have a bullish shift in market structure, and we can see price is respecting the 30-minute bullish fair value gap here. That is what's warranting the bias to go long. Now, the target, this bearish order block right here, this price kind of drive up into that level here. I would like to take off my profits there. It's probably going to revisit this area that we've been kind of we've been in this range for the past month. Since the month started, we've been in this range. So we've been in this level and area right here. So price may possibly go here. But I'm just trying to stay in flow with the marketplace, and that's what I'm seeing right now. So just wanted to kind of give a quick update as far as what is the cause and reason behind taking this trade here. Initially I was thinking shorts, but that got invalidated. So now I'm looking for opportunities for price to kind of reprice higher. And it's 1:15 in the morning. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and we'll see what happens at the open or overnight session.
Shalom, Kodoshin. Praise, honor, and esteem to Yahuwah of hosts, who was, and who is coming. Worthy is the Lamb. In this prayer, we're going to call this Command the Morning. Some might be thinking, what do you mean, Command the Morning? It's time for the believers of Hamashiach to rise up and pray. Yaakov, the book of James, chapter 5, verse 13 through 18. Is any of you suffering evil? Let him pray. Is anyone in good rukuth? Let him sing Tahalim. Is anyone among you sick? Let him call for the elders of the assembly, and let them pray over him, having anointed him with oil in the name of the Master. And the prayer of the belief shall save the sick, and the Master shall raise him up. And if he has committed sins, he shall be forgiven. Confess your trespasses to one another, and pray for one another, so that you are healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous one accomplishes much. Eliyahu, or Elijah, was a man with feelings like us, and he prayed earnestly that it would not rain. And it did not rain on the land for 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the Shamayim gave rain, and the land brought forth its fruit. In verse 13, we see it says, is any of you suffering evil? Let him pray. It also says in verse 15, and the prayer of the belief shall save the sick. Verse 16 tells us, confess your trespasses to one another, and pray for one another, so that you are healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous one accomplishes much. It's the end times. So many brothers and sisters are suffering, going through troubles and distress, and they're just waiting. The book of James 5:17 tells us, Eliyahu was a man with feelings like you and me, and he prayed earnestly, hard, fervently, that it would not rain, and it didn't rain in the land for 3 years and 6 months. He prayed again, and the Shamayim gave rain, and the land brought forth its fruit. Matatyahu, the book of Matthew, chapter 21, verse 18 through 22. And returning to the city early in the morning, he became hungry. And seeing a single fig tree by the way, he came to it, and found not on it but leaves, and said to it, let no fruit grow on you ever again. And immediately the fig tree withered. And the Talmudim, seeing it, marveled, saying, how did the fig tree wither so soon? And Yahusha answering, said to them, truly, I say to you, if you have belief and do not doubt, you shall not only do what was done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, be removed and be thrown into the sea, it shall be done. And whatever you ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. Yahushua HaMashiach, the truth, the way, the light, and the life. He spoke the word and the tree just died right away. The Master teaches us that whatever we ask in prayer, believing, without doubting, we shall receive. He says, even if we speak the word to the mountain, it will be removed and thrown into the sea if we believe it. Also, we must be very aware of the words that we're speaking. We must speak life into our situation, light into our distress. Yahushua said, the words that I speak to you are Ruach and Hai. Mashle. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20 through 21. A man's stomach is satisfied from the fruit of his mouth. He is satisfied by the increase of his lips. Death and life